Previously on Get Heated Garage. Ugh. In the future, plan ahead. Hey, welcome back to part 2 of the Supercharger oil change and water pump and a bunch of other stuff. Let's get into it. Alright, so I pulled these back out and I put blue Loctite on them. And these 4 specifically are supposed to be torqued to 18 foot-pounds. So that is what we are doing now. Stop it! Alright, now those should not be coming back apart again, unless we want them to. Alright, now I gotta check on the torque spec for the water pump, but I'm also gonna put blue Loctite on those as well. Damn, those are long. That's what she said. Key. Alright, these are 18 foot-pounds as well. There we go. Now we're going to put a little bit of Sil Glide on that O-ring before we install it, but other than that, she's ready to go. Now the water pump inlet here doesn't really give me any, thoughts that it's been leaking, but since we have a new one and we have a new O-ring, we're going to go ahead and replace that too. We're going to take out these 2 8mm bolts and then swap it out with the new one.
Okay.
Right here.
And, okay, sweet.
Well, that likely was leaking actually. I don't know if you can see that, but there on the bottom towards my thumb looks like it's been passing right through. There's coolant built up back here behind. Yay! Eliminating leaks. Whoa!
Yeah, it's been doing that.
Alright, spark it tickets. Time to clean things. That's been something that's kind of been bugging me. How much movement that has to it. Like, all the mounting bolts, they're only going to mount in one place, one way. So, am I supposed to leave those loose until everything is mounted and then somehow figure out how to get it behind there and torque those? Well, I just went to clean up the end of the dipstick tube here. so that I can put a new O-ring on it. And the old O-ring, a little bit of a problem there. So there was another leak. And it's not like that's a fresh break. Those are very dirty ends. So I'll get this cleaned up and get a new O-ring on it. New O-ring installed. Alright, one of the many things that we're replacing on this thing is this little heater hose that goes from the thermostat housing to the water pump. I already pulled the clamps off of it, so I just need to pull it off and put the new one on. Oh boy. Looks like it's gonna need some convincing. Oh boy. Don't want to break the plastic housing, so I will go get my little hook tool. Alright, I'm gonna try to hook behind this with one hand while I record. Right. Luckily, we're not trying to reuse this hose, so we don't have to worry about that. Come on. Let's see if I can give it a twist now. answer is no. Yeah, she's starting to deform a little bit. Yeah, I can almost get my finger on it to unplug it now that I've unplugged all these other things except for the fuel injectors. Which I really don't want to do.
Is it really annoying to unplug fuel injectors, or are you just worried that something's going to break?
Yes.
Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, I don't know how much choice we're going to have on that one though.
Yeah, I was,
because I can't, that's all the room I can get with them still attached.
Jeez.
And I need to get back here.
Oh, fun.
I'm not sure how that tab releases from the sensor. I don't want to just grab a hold of it. Ooh. This clamp is still in better days. It's an 18-year-old clamp. Stop it!
Gross, so rusty.
It's like the only rusty part of your car.
I wonder why. Just the material it's made out of?
Probably. These little clamps are usually pretty freaking cheap quality. There we go. As it shreds the pipe as I move it. Oh! Mm-hmm. It's definitely glued on. From age. Not actual glue. Oh my god. Nope. Try to get it under here. Go around back. Felt like something happened.
Yeah, I think it ripped.
Holy crap, that goes all the way up into here. Alright.
Gotta do what you gotta do. Needs to be replaced anyways.
Just gotta make sure I don't cut the metal.
Yeah, that'd be no bueno.
I need a sharper knife to do that. Look how pretty in there. Ugh. I didn't do that split. Now you can't even see it. There it is.
I would not be surprised if that was the cause of the vacuum leak. And that's the vacuum line from the throttle body that goes to that thing. That.
Lock tab. Be unlocked. No. It's gonna be annoying. Ugh! That hurt. Ah! Got it.
What'd you get?
The lock tab on that plug-in.
Oh, okay. I thought that was something breaking.
I need to push that in and pull it up at the same time. Can I move this? Probably not. Poo-poo for whoever lost them. Me.
How was that zip tied in there?
Why? Or how?
Yeah, why?
Because they didn't want that to happen.
Well, you got more zip ties.
Let's see. Artificial fingers. Nope. Can I just pop you out of the way? Ugh, top one was fine. Oh, this goes that way. Squeeze button. Ooh. Gentle. And pull. Ugh, got it. Owie. Alright. That. And 3 fuel injectors. 1. Don't ever pull by the wires. Yes, I know, I just did it, but I know what to feel for. Oh, 2. Come on. Come on, 3. Ow. That's a clip. Okay. Unclip.
Only it was that easy.
Right. Let's see. Or just pull out of the holder, that works too. Either way. There we go. Alright. Oh, there's another one. Damn it. It's prying it out instead of pulling it out. Yay. Now, this harness should be able to completely move over, out of the way, and reveal to us the coolant sensor wire. And I'm feeling around to see how it disconnects. Huh. Back here is where it looks like it should have the, you know, little tab. I'm not feeling anything. Unless it's one of those like stupid recessed ones, but oh, I think it is. I think I just felt it squeeze down.
What does that mean, recessed?
If I can get it out, I'll show you.
Okay. Would looking at the new sensor help?
No, this is the wire, not the sensor. So basically, like, you know, for example, this is nothing like that one, but this has a little squeeze tab. It's got little walls on the sides. It's kind of like that, but the walls are much higher, so that squeeze tab is really far down inside.
Why?
Because they like making things hard.
Damn you, early 2000s BMW.
All BMW. Alright, I'm kind of all over the place today, but things that I've done and I may not have showed you was clean this up and put the new gasket in here. Cleaned up the end of the dipstick tube, put the new O-ring on it. That's going to go in as soon as we put the supercharger back in. I'm in the process of putting the airbox back together because we took it apart when we changed out the coolant sensor, which I don't think I showed you. We checked the wiring on that. The wiring between the sensor and here is good, so we put the new sensor in. We're going to put the ECU back in, or ECM, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. Got that hose. I got a piece of fuel hose to put on the throttle body here to replace this chunky, nasty. Bleh. They're the same size, and the fuel hose is for diesel, so it should hold up to any oil fumes. I think that's about it for the moment. I just gotta plug a whole bunch of sensors back in and slap the supercharger back in there. So yeah, that's where we're at. All right, supercharger going in. Kinda, sorta. So many things that need to line up. Damn it. This wire's in the way.
They don't do alignments, and whenever an alignment
Recording.
is done,
I are recording. Jesus. There are way too many things need to line up here. Pain in the butt. Okay. Whew. Okay. Come on. Pain in the butt. Pain in the ass. Apparently I bumped that and it's not been looking where I... Alright, so if you've replaced the little water jacket inlet back here behind, that goes on the block, and then you go to put your turbo in and it doesn't quite line up, which is the problem I'm having. It's just a hair too far that way. You can still reach that water jacket opening. You want to crack those bolts loose just a tiny bit. You can reach one through here and one down here. If I could see, there we go. Alright. So cracked them loose. Then you should be able to wiggle the whole thing forward like I just did. And she slides in.
What are you torquing these to?
33. I'm sure 32 is the normal spec, but it has more hardware on here than normal. So. Okay, that's those. Alright guys, well that's all I've got for you on this two-part series. I'm so sorry I had to end up making it so long, but there's a lot of stuff to cram in there. Anyway, thanks for sticking with me. There'll be more to come. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, take care. I love you.